or this person should go to non-custodial service. Now, non-custodial service that he's not going to get custody, he will probably serve do this for him. But the problem we have today is that that in itself is not as practicable as the Act wants it to be. The reason being that the facilities currently were not, built purposely to have taken into consideration the custodial and non-custodial service. So, but it's a gradual process, and I'm sure we will get there. I'm sure in the near future, more infrastructure will be built to ensure that this actually does happen. I also want to mention that the Act is very clear as to what should be one of the focus of the Nigerian Correctional Service, which is what is popularly called the 3 R's: reformation, rehabilitation, and reintegration. And to be able to look at this, reformation, of course, includes things like substance treatment programs, psychosocial counseling programs, for which some inmates are actually diverted rather than being treated. When these things are done, they go to particular facilities, and then, of course, the facility is also supposed to be able to cater for special needs of some of the inmates. Now, when you talk about rehabilitation, according to the UNODC, rehabilitation should involve certain components. Number one, the physical health of the inmates, their mental health, and of course, their physiological support. Training for some of these inmates, and then of course reintegration, which is the third component, which is the third R. We're supposed to enable them to enter society. We begin to talk about having halfway homes. We begin to talk about preparing them before they leave and all that. So these are things that actually are the normal ideal as far as 2019 Correctional Service Act is concerned. But like I said, it's not as effective as it should be, but hopefully we will get there something.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Like you said, it's the ideal situation. So, in other words, what you're trying to say is, if a person has been caught and been charged and been labeled a thief, when the person goes to the correctional facility, that character should be corrected, and the person should be taught how to behave better when they come out. That is the purpose of the prison.
Precisely, that's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be. So, can you give us like a background of what the existing situation is like?
The existing situation isn't so much to cheer, but like I did say earlier, I hope we will get there. First of all, to be honest, we have about 240 correctional facilities in that state. A number of them were not built recently, which means they were built maybe some 10, 15 or more years ago. Some facilities are actually older than that. And when they were built to accommodate a certain degree or certain number of inmates. But because the inmate population has grown over time and overstretched the facility. Whose fault? Perhaps nobody's fault. Or maybe some people did not really take a projection of what the crimes that it is doing now, and therefore apparently to have been able to project that growth into the structures. Now, again, I don't have recent statistics, but quoting from the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, there are about 68,000 inmates at the 2016. Today, we don't know what that figure is because there's no authority outside of the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics to quote. Some say 72,000, some say something thousand, we don't know. But using that statistics, it shows you that to be able to understand, the facilities were built to accommodate about 50,000. So if you have about 68 to 72,000, means you have between 70 to 20,000 extra inmates within that same facility. So that gives you an idea of how compact the environment can be. Now, to further drive this, I want to be able to highlight 4 states from that same report, that 2016 Nigeria Bureau of Statistics report. In Kano, all the facilities put together in Kano were actually used to warehouse 2,116 inmates. But the population at 2016 was 4,183. If you go to Ogun State, It was built to accommodate 1,916 inmates, but currently houses about 2,900. Now, Lagos, of course, which is the mother of all of them, was built to all the facilities. I think there are 5 of them in Lagos. Was built to accommodate 3,927 inmates, but the current data is 7,900, 7,300 or thereabouts.
Wow, that's a lot.
Gives you an idea of the environment. Now, of course, the other problem which you see, in the facility is the fact that 70% of these inmates are actually, they have not been sentenced, which means they are pre-trial inmates. Their cases are still ongoing because 70% of the entire population, think of 70% of about 70,000 of whereabouts. So the problem it creates when you have so many inmates who have not been sentenced is that it can psychologically damage them. Because if someone's crime is something that he's going to spend, say, 6 months or 1 year for, and he's been there for 2 years or 3 years, still trying to process and go through trial, it can make him hardened. It can make him become antisocial because he suddenly is so angry at the system. So of course we can talk about a lot of issues. We can talk about the training of the officers themselves. Is the training adequate to meet the current dynamic and level of crime that we have? We have crimes today that we didn't have a few years ago. How are these officers able to ensure that they manage this that inmates? We can talk about the food, about the health condition of inmates, and we can go on sort of make managing of the drug but of course, or if they are there, they are used for much more better problem for the Nigerian Correctional Service.
Well, I can imagine if the buildings are overstretched themselves, if like the capacity are overused. I also think it might go the same for the food. It might also be the same for the counseling facilities, even the vocational training you're supposed to get. So, in interacting with some of these inmates, have they actually turned out better having visited these correctional services, correctional centers? I mean, like has the purpose been fulfilled in the lives of the inmates? Have you met the ones that have actually been corrected, haven't gone to the correctional centers?
That's a very good question. It's upfront that correctional service is actually not left for government alone. I don't think it happens anywhere in the world where it's just government alone. There's actually a partnership, and that's what makes it, so gives all of us concern. And my organization, for instance, to answer your question directly, yes, I have met some inmates who have actually turned out good. In my NGO, the Prison Fellowship Nigeria, we're in 26 state chapters, and so we have access to inmates across various states. I've been to all of the facilities in Lagos, I've been to facilities in the states and other countries as well, and so I've met a varying degree of inmates. Now, but it is important to state that the training itself or what is given to them is what will actually tell whether they will come out better or not. Of course, it's a situation of garbage in or garbage in and more rotten garbage out if these correctional instruments are actually not applied. So what we have done in support for the Nigerian Correctional Service is that we have certain programs that we some of them are called cognitive behavioral modification programs, and we, in partnership with the Nigerian Correctional Service, provide these programs, and they have actually helped to reduce the rate of return. And let me skip this a bit further. We have a program, for instance, that is called the Listeners Project. It's the pre-release empowerment program. What this program does is to take, is to admit inmates who have already been sentenced, who are spending their time, and who have 6 months to go. So when they are 6 months to go, we invite them to enroll in this program. By the way, it's a program that we run in partnership with some of the partners around. And so it actually helps them to be able to change. So once they come into that program, it's in partnership with the Nigerian Correctional Service. with the SMEDA, that is Small, Medium and Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria. It's also in partnership with the Covenant University. So to break it down, we provide the coordinating capacity hosted by the Nigerian Correctional Service. Then the Covenant University lecturers, psychology lecturers coming all the way from Ghana to Kilifi to provide psychological support, and then SMEDA provides the agency of the. So what we have done with this program, they are actually able to see more than their companies. So we push them into skill acquisition, and we have amazing testimony. Of course, we can't provide for everybody because we don't have the facilities. We so we are in government, we are not able to go outside of Lagos. But yes, I've met the companies who have changed, and they have become ambassadors both into the community and outside as well.
Okay, that's really noble. It's a noble thing to do. So what you're saying is the facilities are there to help the integration, but there's not enough. So there's need for more. That's the current state from what I understand from everything you said.
Yes, facilities are there. They are just a drop inside the ocean. Um, when you go to an average facility, for instance, you look at their workshops. Workshops are run down. In some facilities, to be honest, and to give credit to our government, some of the things were built. But we go there, some of them, the roofs have been blown off and they have not been they've not been renovated. The workshops are moribund. The facilities that are there are not, they are not functional anymore. So it's just perhaps in your opening, you stated the fact that you stated the fact about funding. The question is the funding enough? Is that actually not enough? Some of this, I mentioned that there are 240 correctional facilities in Nigeria. Some of them, if you search, are actually supposed to be farm centers. So what the idea is that what some inmates are serving their time and they are about finishing, they are transferred to these farm centers to serve out the remaining part of their time. But because again, these things are not functional, we just find out that it doesn't happen in reality.
Okay, so are there like laws that allow the recruitment of people who've been former inmates? Is there anything to deter them from getting integrated into society better?
To the best of my knowledge from the perspective of government, I can't remember if there's any program from the part of government to recruit people back into society. But again, like I did mention earlier, this is where NGOs come in. This is where society comes in. And before I go on to answer that question, let me state this. Crime affects every one of us. It affects society. If somebody is robbed somewhere, let's say on any of the bridges in Lagos, in fact, if I mention certain bridges in Lagos now, everyone would know that things happen there almost on a daily basis. If I ask you to go to Mushi at 11 p.m. or 12 midnight to go
I'm not gonna do that.
you will not go. Why? Because you've heard stories about the environment. So that's how much crime affects all of us.
Yeah.
So it's something that we should all be concerned about and find solutions to. So that's why, like I said, NGOs come in to be able to ensure that reintegration is possible. Now, first of all, before integration, rehabilitation inside the facility. I'm happy that a number of NGOs like are doing a lot of work in the facilities to be able to ensure that these things are done. I mentioned the business project earlier. Covenant University has helped us so well in trying to ensure that that program succeeds not just in Lagos, but we can put it outside of Lagos. You know, I know I did make it. I also went through that program. And by the time he came out, he gave him sleep. He's now a he's into planting so in Edo State. So he's not just self-sufficient, he's able to employ a lot of people as well. So it's important that these programs are, that the NGO community are leading field of human rights and of course creating advocacy and reform that actually comes in to be able to help these people so that when they come back, they can actually be integrated. And I give you an example. For instance, it's difficult to be able to, for some people, it's difficult when they have nowhere to go to, they have no family to go to, the family has rejected them, society has rejected them, they give up. So when they come out and they do not have anywhere to go to, the only family they remember, if the family did not fly, they will fly back. And of course, give them a couple of months, they will go back there because why? no provision has been made for them, no skill acquisition, or when they come out, nobody housing them. Some inmates have come out and then the only place they go to is under the beach. They do no shelter whatsoever. To ensure that the high number that goes back is very high again.
Yeah, I understand.
The number that goes back to actually
Okay, so thank you very much. So, as members of the public, that is myself and everyone who's listening, what can we do to, what is the way forward for us? How can we help out correctional facilities in achieving their purposes?
but the way we can help out is to be able to, I mean, is a longer get ourselves involved, get ourselves organized. One of the things I tell people is go there and see what's happening. People are human beings, no matter what they have done. And sometimes when I hear the stories of some of these inmates, what they have done, it breaks your heart. Some of them are there because they were arrested for street hockey, and nobody was able to pay their fine. Sometimes they are 5,000, you are 5,000, or 10,000. But they are there because imagine either in some 6 months or 1 month, a of fine 10,000, 5,000, and they are not able to pay. Now, the challenge with such people is that they get there, they need XYZ, maybe a cyber criminal, or who was incarcerated for cyber crime, or who was incarcerated for some other serious crime, and then they get to the before how did they get there? They got there because there was a tricycle operator, the tricycle got stolen, and the owner said, either you give me my tricycle or I go to the police. Of course, he went to the police, and then he was inside a particular for 5 years for just losing a tricycle. And then immediately took his free. I looked at him in person that day. He had a black stare, which means something that happened to his soul. Also, it takes a lot of effort to be able to rehabilitate such a person. Because number one, he's angry, he's so we are more grateful for other social workers, churches, mosques, because we can actually ensure them make the provision such protection care. For spiritual counseling, there are all kinds of counseling that we do to them become better.
Okay, thank you very much. We're really grateful for that. That was really kind of you to share with us your knowledge on correctional facilities. So, yeah. So, special thanks to you for being part of the big question, and also to everyone who's contributed. But as for the phone lines are still open, like I said earlier, be free to call in and send your contributions to 07000 917 Also, you can text us on WhatsApp on 0703 175 6537. On WhatsApp 0703 175 6537. You're welcome to join the conversation and let us know what it is you have to say about this. The phone lines are still open 07000 917 917. We've been talking to Mr. Michael Adeh, the head training and research, Prison Fellowship Nigeria. So as we go on, the big question is the program where we discuss and propose solutions to issues affecting us as a nation and as citizens. Remember that these conversations do not end here. We must continue to raise awareness on issues and continue to speak about the problem, and most importantly, provide solutions to it. Remember to continue to be a patriotic Nigerian. Thanks to our producer, Esther Laribe, and I am Praise Olatubosun. Do have a great day.